Have you ever checked into a motel and felt like something inside the walls was breathing with you? I thought that feeling was just paranoia. Until the night a stranger knocked on my door and whispered my name I had never told anyone there. What happened next still keeps me from sleeping in silence. I checked into the Blue Lantern Motel on a cold Wednesday night, totally exhausted from a long highway trip. The neon sign flickered like it was struggling to stay alive, and the parking lot felt strangely, almost unnaturally, quiet. Only two other cars sat outside, both covered in a thick layer of dust that suggested they hadn't moved in days, maybe weeks. The receptionist didn't speak much. He slid the key across the counter without making eye contact and just said, "Room dozzy, don't open the door after midnight." I thought he was joking, but he wasn't. Room 12 smelled faintly of old wood and something like wet concrete. The wallpaper had these tiny scratches all over it, as if someone had dragged their nails across it in frustration or maybe fear. But I ignored it. I was just too tired to care. Around 11:50 p.m., just as I was mindlessly scrolling on my phone, I heard the first sound. A soft shuffle right outside my door. I paused, listening. The shuffle came again, followed by a slow, careful knock. It wasn't a normal knock. It was deliberate, like someone was testing to see if I was awake. I didn't move a muscle. Then a whisper seeped through the crack beneath the door. "Open up. I know you're in there." My chest tightened. I hadn't told anyone I was staying here. I hadn't spoken to a single soul except the receptionist. I slowly backed away from the door, trying not to make a sound. The whisper returned, more certain this time. "Open the door, Ethan." My heart just sank. Nobody here knew my name. I grabbed the motel phone and tried calling the front desk. No answer. The line was dead. The knock got louder, still polite, still calm, but insistent. "Ethan, why are you hiding?" The doorknob twitched, just slightly, like the person outside was lightly testing it. I stared at it, unable to breathe. When it finally stopped, I felt a wave of relief till I realized something much worse. Footsteps were now inside the walls. Slow, careful, pacing right behind the headboard of my bed. It sounded as if someone was walking inside the very structure of the motel itself. The lights in the room flickered. The air grew colder. The footsteps kept circling the room from the inside. I pressed my ear against the wall, my curiosity getting the better of my fear. A whisper slid right through it, into my ear. "I've been waiting for you." I jumped back, grabbed my bag, and decided to run for it. I headed for the door, ready to bolt till I noticed something terrifying. The peephole was dark, completely black. Something was blocking it from the outside. I leaned in closer, squinting, and the darkness moved. Was it a face? A hand? An eye? I couldn't tell. It shifted too slowly, like some creature adjusting itself to see me better. I backed away, shaking. Then the voice came again, but this time it wasn't outside or in the walls. It was behind me. Ethan, I spun around, expecting someone to be standing right there in the room with me. But there was no one. The room was empty, but the bathroom door was now slightly ajar, even though I knew I had closed it earlier. The mirror inside was fogged up, as if someone had just been breathing against the glass. And on its surface, written by an invisible finger, was a message: "Checkout isn't an option." That was it for me. I grabbed my keys, yanked the main door open, and ran straight for my car. The parking lot felt endless. I didn't look back, not once. When I finally reached the highway, the motel disappeared behind a line of trees. The police didn't believe the story. Of course, the motel's phone number was disconnected. When I passed by that same area a few days later, the Blue Lantern Motel was gone. Not closed down, not empty, gone. Just a bare patch of dirt where the building used to stand. But sometimes, on long road trips, when I stay too late on the highway, my phone buzzes. It's a notification from an unknown number. The message is always the same: "Room 12 is ready for you, Ethan." So if you ever hear your name whispered from behind a motel wall, don't wait to find out who's saying it. Some places don't want guests, they choose them. And once you're chosen, the room never forgets you. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Stay safe out there.